Madhugiri Hill, historically referred to as Madhugiri Betta. It is the second largest monolith in the Asian continent. What is a monolith, you ask? It's a single rock formation of mountain, no soil, no sediment, just pure rock. The summit of the hill is at 3,900 meters, and its ascending nature of the hill made it an impregnable fort in the history of southern India. Madhugiri Betta is in Tumkur district of Karnataka. It is 80 to 120 kilometers far from Bengaluru city, depending upon which end of the city you are starting from. Here I am, leaving early to regroup with my friends.
நல்ல வண்டி வந்தா சொல்லுங்க. வேற என்னப்பா ஒரு இதுக்குது ஜென்னுக்குது. ஜென்னா. உனக்கு ஆட்டோமேட்டிக் லாஸ்ட் டைம் கனெக்ட் பண்ண தானே.
We took this trusty 2005 Toyota College. The city never sleeps, I believe. Even in the first week of March, the road was shrouded in heavy fog. You don't have to go to Tumkur town. Take a right turn from Dobbaspet town. Here it is, the Madhugiri town surrounded by Thimlapura forest. The name Madhugiri means honey hill. When we entered the premises, the lower fort wall itself looked gigantic. We gave our details to the security and that's it. You don't need to register in advance. There were government offices here, but later all are moved to somewhere else. So practically, it's a ghost town. Just look at this piece of rock. Magnificent, isn't it? 5 of us started climbing. Remember, carry your food and water because there is nothing up there but rocks. From the starting point to Gateway 1, it's a series of steps and plain ground. We missed the sunrise already. So what? Let's enjoy what we get. The soft light, the color of the sky were amazing. Actually, the trek takes you through 3 defense walls or gateways. For every gateway you cross, it seems as if what you see ahead is the highest point of the trek. But as and how the journey unfolds, the topmost fort is seen only at the end after crossing the 3rd gateway.
அண்ணே ஒரு ஐடியா சொன்னாரு. நீங்க குனிஞ்சு பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தீங்க. அது சீஸ் எடுத்துக்கிட்டாருன்னு.
என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க?
The trek will take you through a plethora of historical structures and half-ruined watchtowers and granaries. Before you reach the topmost fort, unveiling extraordinary views of the town, the forest, a few small lakes, and the surrounding hillocks. We must have turned left here, not right, right? Often wrong turns lead to beautiful sight too.
சைஸை பாடுறேன் இதை
அங்க ஒரு இடத்துல நின்றுட்டு இருக்கு லைட்டாக கொண்டு விட்டாம போச்சு.
When we entered the gateway 1, we saw ruins of structures, of ruined granaries, watchtowers. What a magnificent bastion constructed by Hyder and Tipu Sultan. Past Gateway 1, we see a flat land and a dried up pond called Bheema's Tank with a silt trap. Yes, with a silt trap to collect clean water. On the flat land, we saw a small Hanuman temple and a granary. After this point, Gateway 1 to Gateway 2, the trail now starts to gradually ascend. A very tricky part comes along as you go further. An inclination of about 75 to 80 degrees. You don't have to act like a joker. Be a responsible guy for you and for the people with you. This is the most challenging part of the trek. You have to be careful. You have to walk horizontally, maintaining your balance through a narrow foot space on the rock. Ensure that you place one foot at a time and go slowly. Take your time.
இது நேர வழி பண்ணிருக்கலாமே. யோகி ஃபுல்லா சுத்தி பார்க்கிறதுக்கு 6 கிலோமீட்டர்.
Voila! You just entered Gateway 2.
ஏன்னா அங்கங்க பாருங்க அம்மா வியூ பாயிண்ட்.
Gateway 2 to Gateway 3 is still challenging. There are no ropes, no handrails, just pure rock. And it's steep too. Good trekking shoes will do the magic.
மலை பின்னாடி இந்த பாறை பின்னாடி தான். ஸ்டார்டிங்ல ஒருத்த காணாத சொன்னான் பத்தியா, இங்கே போட்டோ எடுக்காதீங்க மேலே இன்னும் எவ்வளோ.
Yes, this is Gateway 3, the Mysore Gate. There is no sign of fort yet, but the scene from here is just amazing.
Okay.
We need to climb for another 10 to 15 minutes to reach the fort.
முடிஞ்சா? Yeah!
Wow, what a view. This is the fort. After climbing for 3 hours, we finally reached the summit. Inside the fort, you see the ruins of Gopalakrishna temple. It was rather sad to see, like most historical Indian sites, that this fort too was made by scratched engravings of random love. The masonry, granite stone walls, as well as the boulders have not been spared. Even though the temple seems to be in ruins, the place gives you a whole new calm vibe. It's resonating.
அதிலே போட்டு நான் ரெயின் பண்ண.
There is a back door to the temple, and we can see a series of prisons. There is the story. After conquering Bidanur, the present-day Shivmoga, Hyder Ali imprisoned the queen of Bidanur in this very fort until it's captured back by Marathas. The panoramic views of the surroundings from the summit makes the hard trek worth it. Soak in the panoramic views of the Thimlapura forest, reaching far and wide into the horizon, and the blue skies that blend in flawlessly, making the whole experience feel like you are in a movie. Yeah, you have to shoot a reel for Instagram too. We spent about an hour on the top and had our breakfast there. Well, it's time to climb down. It's time to be more careful than climbing. You have already spent half of your energy climbing up. There is no shame in sitting when you are in doubt. Madhugiri Fort, in its initial mud avatar, is said to have been built by a local chieftain, Raja Hire Gowda, under the rule of Vijayanagara dynasty in 15th century. In the middle of 16th century, the fort was captured by Devaraja Edalvai, a military commander of Mysore. Eventually, Madhugiri Fort was reinforced and expanded by Hyder Ali, who is said to have added granaries, arches, and watchtowers, etc. I guess the ancient were, after all, living ahead of their time.